Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Victoria Montefusco and I'm a lover of all things when it comes to makeup, and today we're going to be talking about a lot of different makeup because we're going to be going through my Sephora wish list. So the Sephora VIB sale is coming up quick. It's in less than a month. It's in April. I'll pop up the dates somewhere over here because I don't remember them exactly. Currently I am a VIB, so there's 3 levels: Beauty Insider, which is the free one. That's what everybody is when you sign up. VIB, you have to spend a certain amount of money, you get VIB status, and I think Rouge is like $1,000, and VIB might be $500 in a year. But anyways, I'm VIB, so I'm getting 15% off during the sale, and I decided recently I should go through my Sephora wish list and make a video and talk to you all about the products on there, why they're on there, am I gonna pick them up during the sale, am I not? All that fun stuff. So if you want to see what products are on my wish list, you should keep on watching. All right, so the first product on my wish list is the Pat McGrath Sublime Perfection Loose Setting Powder. So this powder is on my wish list because I own the Pat McGrath foundation and the Pat McGrath concealer, and I really enjoy them. They're really good. I'm actually wearing the concealer today under my eyes and for a bit of spot concealing. So I really enjoy those products a lot, and I've heard really good things about the powder, so it's been on my wish list for a while. I'm currently still going through my Coty Airspun powder, which that powder lasts forever. So I've told myself once I'm almost done with the Coty, I will start looking to purchase another loose powder, and the Pat McGrath one is one that I'm considering, but not gonna purchase that during the sale. The next product is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation. So I've heard really great things about this foundation. There's a huge shade range, so that's great. And I like dewy skin, as you can probably tell. And I've heard that this foundation is really good to achieve that sort of look. So again, this has been on my list for a bit. I'm currently have 3 sort of like foundation complexion-y products open. I'm currently trying to use up my Pat McGrath foundation, my Natasha and Nona Foundation X, and also a tinted moisturizer that I have from CoverGirl that's pretty old. So I'm not gonna purchase another foundation until I'm done with one of those. That's what I told myself. So again, this is a product I'm interested in, but I have a while to go till I need to purchase another foundation. The next product is the Rare Beauty StayVulnerable Glossy Lip Balm in the shade Nearly Mauve. This really interests me because A, I haven't tried Rare Beauty yet, and I've heard some really good reviews about the brand. B, you know, they have a similar aesthetic to kind of like Glossier and like what other brands? Like I feel like Milk Makeup has kind of a similar aesthetic where it's like natural, dewy skin, like minimal eyes, like glossy lips, like dewy cheeks, like all of that. So a lot of Rare Beauty products have intrigued me, but this one I feel like I really like because it's a glossy lip, provides some moisture, just really pretty colors, and this Nearly Mauve color I feel like is just absolutely stunning. I feel like it's very much up my alley, so that's why that product's on my wish list. I'm not sure if I'm gonna pick it up during the sale. I'm kind of debating it, but we'll see what happens. Another product from Rare Beauty, this is the Dewy Blush. This is in the shade Joy. It's just this beautiful like muted peachy shade. So I love cream blush. If you all know me, I love cream blush. And I've heard really good things about the dewy cream blushes from Rare Beauty, and I'm definitely more of a fan of dewy cream blush versus matte cream blush. Matte cream blushes are not my thing. So again, like since this has launched, this was one of the products that launched with the original line for Rare Beauty, I was like, this is really interesting. I love cream blush, but I just haven't pulled the trigger yet. And I have so many cream blushes that I need to go through and use and love and cherish in my collection. So this is on the list because I'm interested in it, but I'm not sure that I'm gonna pick it up anytime soon. This next product I already own multiple shades of, and this is the Tom Ford Eye Quad. I'm interested in the shade Pretty Baby, which is just full of these purples and pinks. It's really, really beautiful. So I love the Tom Ford eye quads. I think they're so beautiful. That wet to dry powder formula is stunning. It's so easy to blend, so easy to work with, but for $88, they are super, super pricey. I mean, $88 for 4 eyeshadows, like, that's insane. Like, Mr. Ford, what are you doing? But I have spent that amount of money twice, so what am I doing? So this is just beautiful. I love colors like this on my eyes. Again, it's on the list because I'm like, it's really pretty. I know I love the formula, but I'm like, is this really worth my money? I'm not really sure. I have colors like this already in my collection. Out of all the Tom Ford quads that I currently don't own, which I own 2, this is the color story that intrigues me the most. So that's why it's on my list. The next product is another foundation, and this is the Guerlain Essential Longwear Foundation. And this is the original formula, the natural formula, not the matte formula that just came out. So like I said, with the Anastasia, I love a dewy, luminous, beautiful foundation. This is what this is. I've heard amazing reviews about this. Guerlain is a brand I've never tried, but it really does intrigue me because I've been really getting into luxury beauty recently. I mean, when you're talking about like luxury beauty, like Guerlain is one of those brands that's a cult classic because of those like meteorite powder, like pearls, because of their bronzers. This foundation's a classic, their fragrances. So Guerlain is on my list. I really, really want to try them. But like I said before, I need to finish a foundation before I add another one into my collection, just personally. This next product is the Super Goop Glow Screen. So what this is a primer, and it has a lot of SPF in it. So basically it's a primer, it provides some glow, it has SPF. It's great. So I currently have like a little sample size of this because I decided that, you know, during the spring and summer when I'm outside more, I probably need to incorporate some SPF into my routine because I currently don't. So this is a really easy way to do that while adding some glow, which you all know I love. So once I'm finished with that sample size, as long as it works well with all my complexion products, I have the full size on my list just because I need some SPF in my life. This next product I think is the most expensive one on the list, and this is the Tom Ford Lost Cherry perfume. Dear God, this is so expensive. So this perfume is like 300 bucks. It's crazy. I've never smelled it, I've never tried it, so I'm obviously not gonna add it to cart with just like doing a blind buy because that's not my style at all. I've heard this perfume just smells like cherries off the top, has like very nice sweet notes. It has some vanilla notes in there. I've heard it's just really beautiful, and I love sweet perfumes. My favorite perfumes are the Ariana Grande Ari perfume, which I know is not like a perfume that you would associate with like luxury or anything like that, but it's a dang good perfume, and that has lots of vanilla and fruits and marshmallow in the notes. I also really love YSL Black Opium. That's like my signature scent pretty much now. And that has, again, like vanilla as one of the main notes in there. And also, I've really been enjoying Dolce Gabbana's The Only One perfume, which I got a little sample from Sephora. And again, we have vanilla. So the scents that I like are considered to be like warm and sweet gourmand kind of scents. Or I like something that's like warm and a bit spicier, just like very vanilla and very like sweet. That's the kind of scents I like. And so it seems like this Tom Ford perfume fits into that, but I'm very sensitive to scent. A lot of scents will give me a headache like this. So I would need to test it out before I pull the trigger. This next product is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Iced Out Highlighter. I've heard good things about this highlighter. I always wanted to try the Amarizi highlighter, and I actually did. I have a friend that has it, and she put it on my cheeks, but it was just too dark for me, and I was like, I'm not buying a highlighter that will only work if I have like a tan, which, I mean, I'm pretty pale, so that doesn't really happen. So I was like, oh, maybe this highlighter will be like the lighter gold version of that, which it does seem to be, but it seemed like the formula is a bit different than the Amarizi highlighter, but it's in like that same packaging, same format, all of that. So this product intrigues me. I'm not sure if I'm gonna buy it. I've been thinking about it. So next, I wanna group these two products into like one category, and this is Natasha Nona eyeshadow palette. So I want 2 Natasha Nona eyeshadow palettes that are in that like $69 range, and that is the Natasha Nona bronze palette. Ugh, just look at this palette. It's so beautiful with these neutral bronzes, browns. It'd be so perfect for summer. That's why I want it. I just want to be a bronze goddess in the summertime. Like, give it to me. And also the Natasha Nona Glam palette, which is a neutral lover's dream, a neutral cool toned lover's dream. I mean, this eyeshadow palette just has all the cool tone neutrals that you could ever want. It's so beautiful. So I have the Mini Glam from Natasha Nona. That's the only eyeshadow product that I have from her, and it is so beautiful. I love the shades, I love the formula, and I just really want to try more from her. So these 2 palettes are the ones that are calling out to me the most. I'm really tempted to pick them up during the Sephora sale, so you might see some content with those palettes on my channel if I decide that I want to spend some money that month. So we'll see, but those palettes are really calling out to me. Next up, we have the Charlotte Tilbury highlight wand in the shade Spotlight. So I own the Charlotte Tilbury contour wand in the light shade. I also own the Charlotte Tilbury like highlight wand in Pinkgasm, which is like a very glowy pink blush. So I love those 2 products. They are amazing. And so I'm like, okay, I have a blush, I have like a bronzer contour, I want to try a highlight. So this is why this is on my list. It just seems like the shade that I would get the most use out of, the shade that I feel like would look the most flattering on my skin tone. So I believe when I looked last on Sephora, this product is sold out. So we'll see if it's not sold out by the time the Sephora sale rolls around. If it's not, I may add it to cart. If it is, obviously I can't. But I really want to try this product because I love the blush and the bronzer so much. Next product, this is kind of a weird one to me. This is the Freck, the original Freckle product. So it's like kind of like a freckle pen wand thing. I don't know why I want this. I don't know really why it's on my list. I think the faux freckle trend is really cute, and like I don't really have any freckles naturally, and I'm like, well, I think it would look cute with some freckles, but I don't know if I would ever get this because I know ColourPop has like a freckle pen that's a lot cheaper than this. I know like Lime Crime has a freckle pen. And I'm like, I don't know if I'd get like the expensive one before I like try like a cheap one. I don't know. And also, like, am I really gonna spend the time to apply faux freckles to my face? Like, how often am I gonna use this? And also, I don't know, I feel like people would know it's fake because like people that know me know I don't have freckles. So for that reason, this is kind of on my list. I might remove this one from my wish list, I'm not sure. Another Guerlain product, this is a Guerlain bronzer. This is called the Terracotta Sun Kissed Natural Finish Bronzing Powder. Yes, I got it right, I had a look. It's a long name. So this product just looks beautiful. So I currently use cream bronzers because I used to be scared of powder bronzers. I still probably am kind of scared of powder bronzers, but I've heard nothing but great things about Guerlain's bronzers, and I'm kind of intrigued, and I've really been enjoying bronzing over this past year. So I'm like, okay, if I ever get a powder bronzer, this Guerlain one might be the one I go for. So it's on my list. I'm intrigued. If I ever feel like buying a powder bronzer, this might be the one I go for. This next product is another Tom Ford product. It's the Tom Ford lipstick, and this is in Indian Rose, and it's in the pink rose prick packaging. That's the one I'm interested in. To be honest, mostly for the packaging, which is kind of stupid, but I admit my faults. And this lipstick is just a beautiful shade of like pink. I feel like it'd look really flattering on me, on my skin tone, with the kind of eye looks I like to do. And of course the packaging being all pretty is an added benefit, and I've never tried a Tom Ford lipstick. I'm intrigued to try it, see how the formula is, see how it compares to my other favorite lipstick formulas like Charlotte Tilbury, like Chanel, like Lisa Eldridge. So maybe I'll pick this up. Again, I'm not really sure, but it's on my mind. I'm thinking about it. And another powder bronzer. This is the Tom Ford Glow like Soleil bronzer. Or Soleil Glow, excuse me, I just looked at my little cheat sheet. So again, another powder bronzer that has great reviews. It is a luxury product, so it is pretty expensive. If I ever go for powder bronzer, I'm not sure if I'd go for Garland or Tom Ford. I'd have to read some reviews and look at some people with a similar skin tone to mine, see what they prefer. But again, I've heard great things about this bronzer, so it intrigues me. Another loose powder I'm interested in is the Laura Mercier loose powder, but not the original, not the original. I'm interested in the Glow setting powder. So I have drier skin, as you all may know, and so when I do my makeup, I like to add moisture and glow back into my face. I probably overcompensate for my dry skin a bit, but I like to be dewy. And I feel like the setting powder I currently use, which is the Coty Air Spun powder, I feel like that one is very, very, very matte, and I'm just not really a fan of that, but I'm gonna finish it because I bought it, it's cheap, like why not? So I think between the Pat McGrath and the Laura Mercier, I'd probably try the Laura Mercier first because they do have like smaller like mini sample sizes of it that you can buy from Sephora. And so I think I'd go for that one. And Erin Nicole here on YouTube loves that setting powder, like a lot. So I was like, okay, if she likes it, maybe it's worth it for me to give it a shot too. So this is the last Guerlain product, and this is a classic from YouTube, like, I don't know, like 5 years ago. And this is that gold primer. What's it called? The L'Or 24 Karat Gold Radiance and Hydrating Primer. So this is another product that Erin Nicole really enjoys. She says it adds a little bit of glow, adds a lot of moisture to the skin. It just makes your foundation really stick and last longer. Because she did a primer video that I recently watched. I don't think it's a new video from her, but she did a primer video talking about luxury primers, and she separated them into categories, and one category was like hydrating, one category was like glow, and one category was like makes your makeup last longer. It was something like that. And she basically said the Guerlain primer goes into all three categories. So I was like, okay, I need to try this. So the Guerlain primer just really intrigues me for all those reasons. I like a glow, I like the makeup to last longer, and I need some hydration to my skin. So the Guerlain primer is on my list. This next product is from a brand I've never tried before as well, and this is Armani Beauty. Again, I'm gonna have to read from my cheat sheet. This is the Armani Beauty Fluid Sheer Glow Enhancer Highlight in the shade 7 Pink Pearl. I've heard nothing but great things about this product. I've heard lots of great things about Armani Beauty. Again, I'm getting more into luxury, so this is intriguing to me. And so this is why it's on my list. And I also, you know, I love a good highlighter. So again, and especially a pink toned one, so that's why it's on my list. This is a product that really intrigues me. It's from a brand that really intrigues me. So we'll see if I add this to my cart during the VIB sale, but Armani Beauty I definitely have an eye on. And another Armani Beauty product, this is the Luminous Silk Glow Setting Powder. I personally use setting powders all over my face. So I currently use the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder, the pressed powder, to set my face, except where I have like cream highlighter and all of that. So I'm not supporting Hourglass anymore. If you want a long explanation of that, see like my video about brands that I've lost interest in. That'll explain it. But I'm just not supporting Hourglass anymore. And like I said, my under eye powder, I use that for baking. I currently use the Coty Air Spun. It's just too dry for me, so I'm looking for another powder that's not as dry. But this looks like a really nice pressed powder. Add some glow back into the skin, add some life, maybe similar to the Hourglass powder where it sets your face but doesn't make you look dry and matte and like kind of dead. So that's why it's on my list. I'm intrigued by the product. Last two products. So this I'm pretty darn sure I'm gonna pick up during the Sephora sale as long as it's in stock. And this is one of the Sephora favorites kits. It's the Clean Me Up set, so I'll read what's in the kit. It has a little sample size of the glow screen from Super Goop again. It has a Kosas lip balm, which is a brand I've been intrigued to try. I've heard really good things about Kosas, and again, very natural, Glossier-ish, milk makeup-ish kind of vibes, which I like, especially during the summer. It has a Tarte cream bronzer. You all know I love cream bronzer. Give it to me. It has an Ilia multi-stick for cheek and lip. Again, I love that vibe during the summer. Give it to me. It has the Milk Makeup Vegan Milk Moisturizer. I love trying moisturizers because dry skin, so give that to me too. And also a cleansing balm from Glow Recipe, which I love removing my makeup with cleansing balms. I currently use the one from Vanilla. And so I've been intrigued by the Glow Recipe one because it's supposed to like smell like papaya and yum. So all those products in that set are things I'm interested in trying. There's some full size, some minis. So I think it's a really good deal and I want to pick it up. And last but not least, I have the Dolce & Gabbana, the only one perfume on my wish list. So I have a tiny little bottle. I'll grab it real quick. So here's the little bottle that I have. I got this from Sephora. It was a point perk. And people in the comments section of Sephora, the review section, they said, if you love YSL Black Opium, you will love this perfume. And I love YSL Black Opium. So this perfume is just really, really nice. Oh, it smells so good. It's pretty sweet, but it's a little bit spicy and warm too. I really like it. Very classy scent. So I love this perfume. It's a good amount for a sample size, but it comes in like this dropper, which is so annoying. I wish there was a spray in here, but what are you gonna do? So once I'm finished with this, I feel like I would be pretty tempted to get the full size of this perfume because it is just such a beautiful scent. And like I said before, I'm really picky with scents. So when I find something that I like, I just go for it. So that is my Sephora wish list. I hope you all enjoyed hearing my thoughts on those. I am sure some of these products I will pick up during the Sephora VIB sale. Those Natasha and Nona palettes are really tempting me. That Sephora favorites kit, I'm pretty darn sure I'm gonna pick that up. And then a few other things in there, I'm like, maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't, I'm not quite sure yet. So I hope this was helpful. I hope it was fun just to see what products have been catching my eye and intriguing me. So with that, if you like this video, please like this video. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. If you like me, please subscribe. Would love to have you all here. We're at over 100 subscribers. I cannot believe it. Thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate it. And if you have anything to comment down below, any sort of videos you'd like to see from my channel, I don't know, if you don't like this video, anything you want to comment, just comment it down below. And with that, thank you for spending a little bit of your day with me, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.